Hey everybody, I want to start today off with a question. Have you ever read a comment online and thought, ooh, that was really mean? Maybe it wasn't even directed at you, but you could still feel the hatred behind it. Or maybe it was about you and it stuck with you for days. Well, today we're talking about something real. It's called online bullying. The kind of stuff that happens in the DMs and the group chats and even in the comment sections and gaming platforms. And no, it's not always just a joke when someone is getting hurt. We're going to dig into what the Bible says about how we treat others and how we can be a voice for kindness in a world where screens sometimes make people forget that there's a human being on the other side of that. So let's go back to Ephesians 4:29. It says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up." Notice that the verse says, only what is helpful. That's a pretty high standard, right? It doesn't say don't say mean stuff, but say things that actually help people, encourage them, build them up. Now, apply that to your phone, your tablet, your computer. The things we type matter just as much as the things that we say out loud. Because even if it's just words, those words can stick with someone for a long time. There's a quote that I heard growing up that says, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." Honestly, that's not true. Words do hurt. But the truth is, they also can heal. So choose them wisely, especially when you're online. When someone gets picked on at school, at least you can see it. But online, it's sneakier. It happens at night. It happens in the group chats with no adults watching. It happens when someone is brave enough to post something that they're proud of and someone tears them down. Sometimes people feel braver behind a screen because they don't have to look you in the eye when they bully you. But that's not courage. That's cowardice. Real courage, that's standing up for someone, even when it's not popular. You know, Jesus stood up for people who were ignored, mistreated, laughed at. He spoke kindly to people that everyone else pushed away. And he calls us and asks us to do the same in our lives. So what does it look like to follow Jesus online? It doesn't mean you post a Bible verse every 5 minutes, but if that's your thing, cool, spread the good news. It also can mean using your platform, your Instagram, your TikTok, your group chat to reflect God's love. And here's what that could possibly look like. If someone's being left out of a group chat, you can invite them in. Or if you see mean comments, you can report them, or better yet, speak up against them. If a friend posts something vulnerable, don't mock them, encourage them. If you've ever said something that hurt someone online or offline, apologize as fast as you can and be sincere about it. Being a disciple means being different. It means doing what's right even when others don't, even when no one is watching. And I want to say something loud and clear. If you've been bullied, it's not your fault. If you've been hurt by that online bullying, please hear me again. You don't deserve it. Nobody does. And please don't stay silent. Talk to a parent, a teacher, a youth leader. We can't help if we don't know, and we want to help you. You are deeply loved by God, exactly as you are. Your value doesn't change because of what someone typed about you online. In Psalm 139:14, it says, "You are fearfully and wonderfully made," period. Now, maybe someone who bullied you comes around and says that they're sorry. What do you do? Well, Ephesians 4:32 says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave you." Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending that it never happened. It doesn't mean that you have to trust that person right away, but it does mean letting go of hate and resentment and the want or need to get even. It means handing that pain over to God, who knows exactly how you feel. And it's okay to set boundaries. You don't have to let someone back into your life if they haven't changed. You can forgive and still protect your peace. Now, here's the thing, my friends. You have more influence than you believe. Your kindness can change someone's day. Your courage can stop a bully. Your compassion can help someone heal. So next time you pick up your phone, remember this. Every post, every text, every message. It's a chance to build up or tear down. So let's be builders. Let's be brave. Let's be kind. Because even in a digital world, kindness still counts. I look forward to seeing you guys next week, and go out there and be builders. Take care.